I tell una say Nigerians no they take nonsense, abi? America is learning it the hard way. Don't play. America they receive WOTOWOTO. America is understanding that Nigeria is not a country you play with anyhow. And this is just the clear message Nigerians are sending to these people. I love it. Yes. As I'm talking to you now, America they collect WOTOWOTO for Nigeria hand. Some Nigerians have just made it their job to make sure that they make America understand that Nigerians are not happy. Nigerians are not taking it and they will never take it. They are absolutely not happy. And what is going on? So many of us have been seeing updates online about USAID, USAID, USAID. Donald Trump has stopped USAID. Some people were not happy with it. Some people had mixed feelings. Till Nigerians had to dig out the truth. You understand? So what is USAID? And why is Trump stopping that program in Nigeria and many other countries? What is that USAID that people are talking about? Let me explain it to you in this video fully. You know, so I'll be your guy. So anything that concerns Nigeria, I am concerned. Anything that concerns Nigeria, I consider it as my own. In fact, any Nigeria problem is my problem. When Nigeria is happy, I am happy. If Nigeria they in crisis or in problem, Ajim they in crisis. To be honest, that is my life. From now, I took it upon myself and I made it so that my life will be like a Nigerian. I might not be a Nigerian. I might be living in a different country, but my economy, my life, everything about my life, what makes me happy, what makes me sad, is about Nigeria. If I see good news about Nigeria, I be happy. If I see bad news about Nigeria, I know they happy. That is it for you. Let me just tell you people today so that you know it and just know that that's the way Ajim lives his life. You get it? So for those of you who think, how is Ajim concerned about things that concern Nigeria? I'm concerned because it's my happiness. If anybody is playing with Nigeria, they are playing with my happiness. If anybody is messing with Nigeria, you are messing with my life. And I have the right to come for you. I go come for you. You no go believe me. That's why all the countries that have come for Nigeria, I go for them. I don't even play. Yes, let me make that one clear so that everybody go understand. So what is USAID? USAID is like an NGO in America where they normally supposed to help poor countries. Normally the USAID, their purpose, they say they are supposed to be helping. Like maybe if they come to Nigeria and they discover that some communities in Nigeria do not have water, USAID can fund projects that will provide water to those communities. If they come to communities in Nigeria and discover that there's no schools, they will come to those communities and bring money so they can build schools. You know, they can fund health programs, sponsor people, give scholarships, so many things according to what they package themselves to be. You understand? For a long time, we've been singing songs that Africa is not a dumping ground because these countries, they use help, they use aid, support to destroy our reputation as Africans, to look down on Africa. You understand? Now help that they use to take poor spit on Africa face. And this thing has been going on for quite some time. Had it been that this USAID, even though we are against this help because it's making our leaders lazy, it has made so many African leaders to completely depend on help. Our own health issues like HIV, we are waiting for America to help us with the funds. America has one. They even have fund they call HIV funds. Neither they use they help Africans. So it makes our leaders lazy. The money they're supposed to use to spend on our health, invest in healthcare, they embezzle the money. That's why politics in Africa, there's a lot of, because politicians have a lot of money, they don't know what to do with the money. They go and buy houses abroad, buy houses in America. Meanwhile, based on America is promising we will help you people with funds for this, funds for this, funds for that, coronavirus funds, this and that. All of these things, incompetent leaders just they carry money, they chop. That's one problem we have in Africa generally. It's not about Nigeria now. That is a general problem we have in Africa. And these organizations called the USAID, all these funds and all this help from the diaspora, they are the ones contributing to this. And this is actually limiting the growth of Africa. That's not the main problem. If that was the only problem, you will say, that one not too bad. But guess what? This US aid now, they went too far. The same thing that the World Health Organization is doing. For those of you who think it's only US aid, all these non-governmental organizations in Africa that are owned by Americans and Europeans, every time you hear Europeans saying they want to help us, it's not help. They know it's that they do for back. You understand? We need to understand these basic things. So this US aid, despite this camouflage, they will bring small somethings and share, bring small gifts, small dash and give people, small projects. Their real aim was to create instability in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, the American congressman comes out to confirm that US aid was funding Boko Haram in Nigeria. Now then Nigerians no fit gree. Now then Nigerians just say, no, this one don't do. I no go collect this one. This one at different level wahala. I no go take this wahala. They come out to accept that USA was busy funding Boko Haram. You know what Boko Haram has done to Nigerians? You know how Boko Haram has affected the lives of many Nigerians? You know how many Nigerians till today are suffering because of Boko Haram? This Boko Haram has made the government spend unnecessary money. That money was supposed to be used to develop the country. Nigerian government has lost money, lost life, lost people in the hands of Boko Haram. Economic instability, regional instability in those particular areas, sending away development, even chasing away foreign investors to come and invest in Nigeria because of the fear of insecurities. That is what these people were busy doing in the name of, we are helping Nigeria, we are funding Nigeria, we are there to support and help people. Behind the scene, they are creating the chaos. Behind the scene, they are the ones creating the problem. Behind the scene, they are the Nigerian problem. Now they go buy, go and give them. Now they go still give them money. Now they go sponsor them, protect them. You know, I thought it was completely France. Before I now discovered that this US aid, now America and they inside. Now then they do all these things. So that is what has been going on for a long time. How many years has Nigeria been battling with Boko Haram? And these people, they are coming and smiling with us. This America, they are the first people to say Nigeria is unsafe. They are the first people to release letter of advisory to tell people not to come to Nigeria because Nigeria has problems. Meanwhile, you are the one creating the problems. So that is exactly what has been going on. And now that the whole truth has been exposed, some Nigerians cannot take it though. Nigerians are not resting. They are just telling them off. They are telling America off, telling US aid off. They are giving them back-to-back WOTOWOTO. Even though some people who are not understanding what is going on, they are still there complaining. Oh, well, we are stopping US aid. These people have been helping Nigeria. These people have been helping. Help what? Which help? Help what? Not better help from them. They only help to increase corruption. Because when you carry money and give to politicians without cause, without use of the money, you are encouraging them to embezzle the money and put it in their pockets. And that is the strategy that I've been using. So that tomorrow now, they can easily tell the president, if you don't do as we say, know that we gave you this money, and you spend the money, you chop the money. So once our leaders in Africa collect that money and spend it, the Western world, America and Europe, they have our leaders in their hand. They begin to manipulate them. They begin to control them because you don't chop what you don't belong to you. But had it been no help is coming, no funding is coming, you will use your money wisely in your country as a government of that country, as the president of that country. You will use your money wisely knowing that you need to plan for healthcare, you need to plan for education, you need to plan for economic growth, you need to plan like this. And that is where we are tied back. But Nigerians are not going to take it anymore because Nigerians are making it clear that America and US aid can disappear, make them vanish. Make them vanish, make them go. Nobody need them. So one thing I must say is, I still love Donald Trump, to be honest. Because why is all of this truth coming out? No, let's be honest with ourselves. For those of you who have started saying Donald Trump is not a good man, you think this man does not love Africa? He called Africa, say will be shithole, Abi. But this man, look at all his decisions that he's taking so far. For me, this decision is showing that he loves us. Because if he did not stop this US aid, we will never go anywhere. Imagine if he did not stop this USAID, anytime they will discover that Nigerian economy is about to start rising to its peak, they will increase the support on this Boko Haram. They will increase insecurity. They will increase problem, so that the government will not focus on developing the country. The government will be focusing on trying to bring peace, so that they will clear their name, so that it will not be that the government is weak. You get it? So Donald Trump, for me, man, is making one of the best decisions for Africa and Nigeria by stopping all this funding and all this aid. Because actually, African leaders are waking up. I saw Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala talking about this very thing on our platform on social media. And she was addressing African leaders as the leader of the World Trade Organization, telling Africa that now it's time for you to forget about aid and start building your countries. Start bringing in foreign investors. Start bringing in business people, entrepreneurs that can transform the continent. That is what Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala was telling African leaders. And African leaders will be forced to wake up because of this decision made by Donald Trump. They will be forced to start thinking right and start doing the right thing for their countries. If not, how will they survive? How will you survive as an African leader now? You will be forced to manage your money, and by so doing, you will be forced to manage your resources. You will be forced to put an eye on everybody working, so that money will not just be disappearing. Corruption will drop. I think Trump is doing the best he can do for the favor of Africa. So for me, I no hate am for this one way too. For me, this one a better action wey Trump take to am. This one is good for Africa, good for Nigeria, good for every African country. So that our leaders will be conscious, our people will be conscious, and we will also have freedom. Because all these organizations that are funding terrible things in Africa, they are the ones keeping us poor. Not them. And for us to stop and end poverty in Africa, we must get the right mindset, get the right people. Trump is literally forcing the best out of Africa. Exactly. He's literally forcing the best out of our leaders, because every leader now, you go think twice. And people don't they get wiser. People are getting wiser. Social media is educating people now. So if any wahala come out, people will run at the government. So the government better rise up and stand strong, because this youthful generation of us, we know they sleep, we know they slumber. It is what it is. Your boy Ajay Maxi on this one again. Smash the like button, smash notification bell. Come back anytime you're free, guys, because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for y'all. God bless y'all. Cheers.